Hey guys, we're live on the Archie Luxury channel. Hey guys. Guys, I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you today about your first scratch on your Rolex. The first scratch. Did you get a scratch on your Rolex? Your first scratch on your Rolex. So I gotta tell you guys, I did it on my Submariner. I was scooping ice cream, scooping, not a scraper. I'm a scooper, not a scraper. And on this link here, let's see if we can get it in focus. Here we go at the top. You can see that. We were having more luck. Anyhow, I got a scratch. I manned up. It was my fault. What a lot of people do is they blame other people. Hey, the AD shipped it to me. I didn't get on the phone to MJT. Hey, MJT, you sold me a defect Rolex. I manned up because that's what Rolex owners do. They man up. They own their mistakes. That's right, guys. They own their mistakes. Okay, I'm just inviting the panel on. If you're a Cardinal, get on now. We are live. Cardinals, come on. Marco is on. Hello, Marco. Marco, have you got an Explorer 1? What's going on? Tell me.
Man, I have so much to fill you in on, Ponus.
Please tell me.
I got a call from my AD yesterday, and he said I'm second on the wait list. He's got one client that he's got to get an Explorer for, but I'm right after him, and I should be expecting one in 2 to 3 months. That's what he told me. 2 to 3 months is pretty good. We're in complete lockdown till February 8th, Ponus. And the other thing,
I thought it was coming. 2 to 3.
Even if it was coming, Ponif, I'm in complete lockdown. All businesses are closed. There's no curbside pickup. Until February 8th, unless you're an essential business in Quebec, you're completely shut down.
Life without Rolex is not worth living.
Well, the government doesn't agree, Ponif. The other thing is...
New camera, EPC acquisitions, new camera. I've got the new, because I think EPC is that... You're David SW. I get some sponsorship and I put the investment back into some equipment. I want to talk to you about your first scratch.
One more thing, Connor. I got to fill you in on. Rolex is not coming on the stream. You know why?
Why?
He's going to an AD. He got offered an Explorer 1 today and a sub 41 mil. Can you imagine? He got offered both.
Is he going to buy both, or just what's he going to buy?
Yeah, well, me and JJ, we told him, get the 41 mil, flip your 40, and get the Explorer as well. This way you build a purchase history with that AD, rather than getting the 41 and flipping that one, and then they find out and you burn the bridge, you know? We got a super chat.
Super chats. We love our super chats. That's amazing news. That is amazing. GB, $2. What's up, Pontiff? How's everything tonight? It is great. It's great. And Soul 2, $2. AC3, the last honest watch YouTuber. Hey, I was just in the pipeline today. I did a review on the Bremont Broadsword Bronze.
Oh, boy.
I got to tell you, let me say some positives first. It actually is a nice looking watch.
Pontiff. You don't have to listen. This is the live stream. You don't have to be nice.
Okay, I actually said it should be called the Bremont Broadmoor.
How come?
Now, you would have no idea what that means, but the biggest psychiatric hospital in England is called Broadmoor. That's where the Yorkshire Ripper resided. That's where a number of psychos resided, because you'd need to have mental health issues to seriously consider it's $4,000 US. Why would you buy a Bremont?
Not just that, Ponif. It's in a bloody bronze case. In a bronze case.
It's what, sorry?
It's in a bronze case on top of that, Ponif.
1 minute. 1 minute. I just got something I've got to get. 1 minute.
What's going on, punters? What is going on? Guys, what do you think Rolex should do? Flip the 40 mil or keep the 41 mil? Or keep the 40 mil and flip the 41 mil?
Sorry about that. It's in a bronze case. Go on. So it's a bronze
case.
It's
in a bronze case. And it's a Bremont, Ponif. I don't think there's a worse combination.
Look, bronze can be expensive. Look at the Panerai bronze and the Tudor. I hate bronze. Tim Wright, how are you?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, Pontiff.
Tim, we've got some great news. Marco is number 2 in the list for an Explorer 1.
Finally.
He's going to be getting it in the two to 3 months' time. Is that right, Marco?
That's what the sales rep told me.
Okay.
That's
very good.
News.
Fantastic news, Marco. Congratulations.
Hold your place. Okay, that could be happening soon. Because let's be honest, the Explorer 1 isn't the hardest one to get. Like it's not like it's a Pepsi or.
Yeah.
It's a great watch. I'm not dishing the watch, but that's normally one that they would honestly supply you with. You know
I can get that watch any time that I would like.
Why don't you go back and say, can I put some money down? Have you asked them that?
They will not. I don't think that's legal. I tried to do that. I tried to do that with them. They said no. To me.
If I could do it, no, I can't do it, Pon. If everything is shut down, I don't think you understand. Like we're not.
The phone. Can they take your credit card number?
I don't know. Probably, I guess. Yeah.
No, we could do a wire. Marco, this is how you miss out on stuff, man. When you're Rolex, you make sure the deal doesn't slip through. Why don't you email them back? Hey, thank you so much for the exciting news. Would you like me to put down a deposit now? Here's my credit card number. Boom. That's what winners do, Marco. Winners do.
He told me I could call him anytime, Ponif. So if anything, I could just call him tomorrow.
Say, hey, dude, would you like a deposit?
Yeah, I say, would you like a deposit, or I could just wire you the money right now.
Why don't you ask him?
Yeah, I will. I'll call him tomorrow then.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Hey, you got to make sure you don't miss out here. Red Shovel. £2. Get David from Just Horology at email on the. I don't even know who he is. Who is he? I don't even know who he is.
If he just logs in at the right time, he can probably get on the show.
Yeah.
That's how I got on. Let's be honest.
We were looking for new talent, and you know, it's worked out well, Tim. By the way, did you get this next installment from?
I did, and
Mr.
I fixed
Seuss?
the mistake. I did.
How is he? He's a good guy.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
Why don't you email him directly too? Just say, hey, it's all good. We love the stuff. Just give him some feedback, would you?
Yeah.
And how is the story rating? How are they going? Are they going well?
That's probably the only reason that punters are going to timwright.com at the moment.
Well, that's what you wanted. You wanted to
Yeah, exactly.
Super chat.
Exactly.
Here we go. Poker Rich 9, £2. Bremont are well made. Bring up Bremont Hawking AC3.
Ooh.
Look, what I was saying with Bremont, let me just tell you this, okay? I got to be totally honest with you. Do you have an opinion on Bremont, Tim?
Oh my God! I remember the fallout from when you had that skefuffle with the Rodent 2.
Secret club,
right? Probably some of the best Gunzap videos I've seen in a while. I hate that brand. I absolutely despise it, unfortunately.
I gotta be totally honest with you. No nonsense. I don't want to dish the brand unnecessarily, but
okay.
Those are 3 quite nice looking Bremonts.
Yeah, I think they look better than the previous model.
The problem is, they're 3 times the price of what they should be. 3 to 4 times what they should be.
What's the retail on them?
Solita movement. Okay, that's the problem. I can tell you honestly now. So what was the other one he wanted me to bring up? It was a Bremont. What was it?
It's called Bremont Hawking.
Sorry?
Bremont Hawking.
Okay. I'll bring it up now. We'll have a look at this.
And we got a super chat when you get a chance.
Okay, okay. Okay, the Bremont Hawking. Let's have a look.
Just go on the images, no?
I'm finding it. Just hang on. Bring out. I like this article here. The Bremont Hawk because it gives me the specs. I want the specs. Nothing that special about this, really. That's
listen, it's not ugly, but I wouldn't buy it.
I mean, who is Bremont? Look at this. I don't know what
they make so many different watches. It's ridiculous. It's like every new Bremont watch looks different from the previous model.
I got to be totally honest with you. Stay away. We got a super chat. Super chat. Look, I got to be honest with you, okay? Totally honest with you. You'd have to have rocks in your head to be looking at this stuff, really. I mean, even IWC is unsellable.
Yeah. I mean, Showcase
TA based.
Yeah. Even Showcase is saying he's having a hard time with the Black Bay 58 Blue to sell it.
You know, I kind of like those bronze ones. They look cute.
I can't believe. Here we go. Bob Ford, $5. What will perform better? AP Royal Oak in white gold salmon dial or Rolex Daytona Zenith in yellow gold porcelain dial? Both watches cost $140,000. My God.
Wow.
When he says porcelain dial, he just means white, doesn't he?
I mean,
yeah, it's a white dial. But porcelain is
why does he have to use such posh words?
There is a day-date with a wood dial.
Yeah.
Sorry?
There's a day-date with a wooden dial, so it's quite possible.
He's talking about a Zenith Daytona with a porcelain. Yeah. He's talking about a Royal Oak. He hasn't told me, look, Bob, you haven't given me a
Somebody's saying
number.
that there is a porcelain. There's actually an actual Daytona with a porcelain
ceramic.
Yeah.
Like it's a type of ceramic, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it's like a ceramic dial, basically.
Let's try to find it. I mean,
just have a look here. Just hang on there. Rolex.
I mean, if it's 140,000, it's got to be rare kind of Daytona.
Listen, what's going to perform better? It's obviously the Daytona Zenith movement.
I think so.
With the special dial, and on top of it, Daytonas have always performed better in the long run than the Royal Oak. So
porcelain dial. Yep, there is a porcelain dial. Okay, there we go. Porcelain dial. Okay, I've stand corrected there.
We got super chats upon a fast and
came out in 1988. Okie dokie, we got super chats.
Thank you, Bob.
Here we go.
Start with Poker Rich. Rolex have used ETA movement.
Sorry. We start with Poker Rich, £2. Rolex have used ETAs. Well, they use Valjoux 727 in the Daytona.
And everyone was using it, so that's not really a fair comparison. Plus, they modified it, so...
Yeah. Well, you could say that everyone modifies something. ETAs. Okie dokie.
I never thought that Rolexes were like making great movements. I thought it was all about that waterproof case.
Escobar 144 $2. Is Rolex going to buy the new sub or what? Sorry, you're telling the story, Marco. So he's been offered a 41 mil sub date or no date?
I think it's date, if I'm not mistaken.
And also, has he got money to do this or what? That's a lot of money for him to fork out.
Yeah, but he's planning on buying the Explorer, right? And he could flip the 40 mil sub. That's a no date. That's what me and JJ were saying, right? Get the date sub with the Explorer. That's a perfect two-piece combo meal deal.
Yep, he's done.
Yeah, that's what we said. Like you don't need any more watches.
There, and we've got Nicholas Lathan Scout. $2. Can you get discounts on gold Rolex still?
Yeah,
Not
if you're out of
really.
your mind.
No,
Mm.
no, it's crazy. It's look. However, they will bundle. They will bundle. They won't discount, but they will bundle. Meaning, you buy a doggy one, they will sell. They will get you. You got a better chance of getting some hot stuff. Bundling. That's the new buzzword. Bundling. Okay, we've got some super chats here. The next one we've got is Chip Wong. Oh, Bob Ford says porcelain dial made by Singer for Rolex, very rare. Yes, Singer had a long relationship. Here we go. Who's Malcolm Dennis? Let's have a look here. Chip Wong, $2. Who's Malcolm?
Upside down.
I just joined based on this. Can I tell a story? Do you mind?
Sure.
It's watch related.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's just do Andrew Seuss's super chat and then
do what you're doing. I got a good
chat.
story.
Just hang on 1 minute there. Chip Wong, $2. Archie, can I have a wrench back? Yeah, we're working on that. And Andrew Seuss, $5. Thoughts on the... Okay, we'll come back to that. Tell me your story, Malcolm.
Okay, so I am from Melbourne in Australia. I recently got into watches about a year ago. I bought my first watch here, a Corum ingot. Beautiful piece. Yeah. I'm a big fan of gold.
Were you a cast member on Crazy Rich Asians, just out of interest?
No, but I am a crazy rich half Asian, for real.
Okay.
I'm mainly into gold. I have a online clothing and music brand. You can check out through that. But anyway, let me tell you my story.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a Grand Seiko in Melbourne, Australia.
Yes.
Yesterday. And I walked into a watch shop on Collins Street. And I walked in and said, do you have any Grand Seiko? And they looked at me kind of in an insulted way. They were like kind of taken back. And I was like, oh, geez, you don't have to be like that. And they're like, no, sir, we just have Swiss watches. And then I was like, okay, well, where could I find one? They said, okay, the Seiko boutique, it's just down the road. And I only realized after, when I told my friend about this, that the name of the store was called Watches of Switzerland. So do you think I offended them with that walking in and being like, where's the Grand Seiko?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But they also sell Lange. They sell German watches. I think they're just upset.
Yeah.
That a non-Rolex
it was hilarious.
They didn't.
What were you wearing? When you asked that question?
Actually, let me. I'll show you my chain.
You're the only person I've ever known who could wear a Corum. What made you buy a Corum? Can I ask you that?
I think he was drunk.
Great question. I'll get into it. Give me a moment.
Corum had some amazing stuff there in the 80s.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Their steel sports look so weird, though.
Yeah, I'm not into steel sports personally. So this is some light jewelry here. I got the 14K bracelet, and of course the Corum goes with it, right? This is solid 24 karat gold on the face.
Okay.
Solid 18 karat gold case.
Beautiful.
Okay.
In addition to the solid 14 karat gold cross.
Is it solid
I ain't done.
Plated?
It's solid. Don't put me like that, boy.
You're set for life, man. Right.
And also the solid 18 karat belt.
Oh, I didn't even know they make those.
No detail. No, they don't. It's antique. Custom for someone.
And this has more class than that, and it costs less than a fifth of the price, my friend. You just wasted your money on that.
I love it.
Okay, we're gonna just quickly there. We're gonna talk Andrew Seuss, $5. Thoughts on the Aquaterra World Timer?
Aquaterra World Timer.
Tim,
Let me
we
look
need
it
to
up.
talk about the Aquaterra. What do you think?
World. I need to look it up.
It's too big on it. It's like 15 millimeters. Uptick just did a video on it, actually. Uptick watch reviews.
Okay.
It's how many millimeters?
15 millimeters thick. Way too thick.
It's one of those watches that looks beautiful in pictures. Absolutely gorgeous. If you look it up online, you will fall in love with it. So, guys, be careful.
Yeah.
But I think if you try it on, it's kind of impractical.
Oh, I see. You know what? I got to tell you guys. So this watch here is a lot of interesting cues there, haven't they? They've done a lot of interesting stuff. Let's just call that
It looks
baby
like a
up on
We
Patek
got Bear in the chat,
time
Connor.
mixed with the Submariner. It's just it's
Super
so
chat.
funky.
Sorry, what was that?
We got a super chat from Bear.
Okay,
It's like a
1 minute there.
Datejust
It
and
looks
world
a bit like
time.
the 6006. You know, the Patek 6006. It's got that blue and that sort of textured strap. It's look. There's only one world time. The Patek sort of owns that space. I think. You know, that's kind of my opinion there. They own that space. So it's nice, but
I tend to agree, Archie. I agree.
it's very, very nice. Thank you. And then we've got Bear. We've got Bear is the next one. That's the next. Okay, good. Bear
Yeah.
Clooney watches $2. Malcolm, go look for Rappers Wannabe channel. What do you think, Malcolm? So Malcolm, you're a big fan.
Oh, what
of
do
the
I think?
channel?
Look. Wait, can I?
So
Yeah,
tell
I
me,
am.
when you say
Can I respond to the super chat?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind?
Sure.
Okay, I'm already popping. I'm already famous. I'm already rich. I'm already all this. So I don't know what you're talking about.
What's
Wannabe
your
rapper.
music
I mean,
label? You got a
I'm
music
internationally
label?
famous. Yeah,
What's your
MD
name?
Fashion Co. And also clothing.
What's
Malcolm
your
is my
name?
name.
What's
MD
your name?
Fashion Co. Like my brand name.
Okay.
Yeah, like who are you?
Put it in the
You're
chat.
internationally famous, but no one knows you, man.
Damn. Wait, hold on.
He
He's
is.
got an actual
Well,
website. This is not a
I-
timwright.com, guys. This is something.
This is, right.
It looks like. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
this is
hold on.
something. I'm telling you.
This is crazy
No, I'm
clothing.
being genuinely serious. I have no idea who you are. Maybe I'm
This
just.
is next level, actually, guys.
He's doing
That's
well.
all right.
Look,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope you're doing well. That's
I'm killing
fantastic, man.
It's very
Killing it.
artsy.
Listen, man.
So-
I got
Thank
you. Job,
the
man.
advice for you. Get some Rolex.
Thanks.
Get Rolex, man. Get Rolex.
For real.
It's
For
that
real.
core
I have
on
a question.
You need a Rolex.
Actually,
You do MD
Archie,
live
Yeah.
shows.
I do have a
What's
question,
the live
though.
shows you do?
oh, I did a lot. Oh, well, I was in the US last year because I have a big US fan base. Like I'm
Ooh,
famous
he
in
was
US
on
to the point where
Casey
I walk
Neistat.
around LA. Yeah, Casey Neistat wore
Wow.
my cap.
That's
Nice.
amazing, man. That's great.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
great.
Anyway, I'm famous to the point where I walk around LA, kids come up and be like, "Oh my God, it's MD!" It's a crazy
Oh,
thing.
you're
Oh,
called
When you
MD.
make it
shit.
just from your room, and then
That's
MD.
fantastic.
yeah, MD Fashion Co. Yeah,
DP $5. His
MD
mummy
for sure.
pays for everything.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think he's genuine.
Yeah.
So tell me this: what
I
nationality
got
are
something
Very
you?
to
cool
say to
guy.
that.
What nationality are you?
Half Chinese, half Australian.
Your
But
dad
can
was
I say
Aussie?
something to that?
Your
Yeah,
dad
Yeah.
was
But
Aussie?
both of them.
Yeah.
My dad is Aussie, yeah, but both of them not well off. But look, I think you can't enjoy a watch such as this Cora Mingot. I don't
Mhm.
think you can enjoy it if you haven't worked for it. If this was given to me,
Yeah.
every time I look at it, I think of my parents. I think of whoever gave it to me. I look at this and I think
Right.
of myself. Same
No,
with the
no, you-
chain. I look at this and I think, yeah,
Hey man,
it
as long as
kind
you
of hurts my soul if I don't earn it.
What's your main thing? The fashion line, or are you a musician? What do you do? Sorry.
I think the
Malcolm?
music is actually, the music's
Wow.
actually the biggest. But I actually have three things I do. I have
What do
a
you
cash
do?
for gold business where I buy
Entrepreneur.
gold. So I
You
buy gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have MD fashion. Yeah, I buy gold. Like, gold jewelry and things. Typically not watches because I can't get them on the spot.
No, I understand.
That's how I got this. I also have MD Fashion Co. And I also work part-time too. But I'm a
What do you do
hustler. Like
part-time?
that.
Ooh, just
I don't
gotta
wanna get
grab
into
this
it.
book. 1 minute there, guys.
I don't get it.
Just
It's a
one
regular
minute.
job though. It's a regular job.
Hey, Malcolm. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm. But
All
I'm seeing
about
in the
making
comments
that
here,
bread,
that
right?
chain is... Yeah, I gotta get that bread.
Yeah,
That chain is
lettuce.
serious, but damn, get some class.
Yeah,
Gold
Malcolm. They're just
plated.
giving
Okay.
Malcolm.
Okay, boy.
Malcolm. They're giving you a hard time. They do it to every new guy on the channel. I promise you.
Nah. Yo. Look
They're
at
jealous,
Malcolm
man.
Dennis. If you guys think you're giving me a hard time, listen to this. I posted a video yesterday at 1:14 p.m. It has like 20K views, like 200 comments. Boys think I'm new to this. Boys think you could just come on and be like, "Oh, look at this loser," and then I'm gonna just cry and run away. I ain't new to this, for real.
No.
For real.
No, that's
So,
okay. Look,
you
look,
boys
look,
can keep talking. Honestly, I ain't even looking.
Hey,
Hold on,
man,
Connor.
that's
We got
cool.
a couple super chats from
Okay,
DP.
that's okay, man. We got
Yeah,
a few super
let's get to
chats.
that.
That's okay. He's okay. He's okay. The guy's okay. DP, $5. Part-time, you deliver pizzas?
And there's one up above.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
And
Yeah,
DP,
yeah.
$5.
Just a regular
okay,
job.
Fair point. That's okay, man. Look, you're doing
And we got
well.
Bear
The thing
Clooney.
is,
One more from Bear. Brand
is
new.
that up or down?
It's like the newest.
Thank you. Bear Clooney, $2. Malcolm Super Chat, $100. Show some cash. Yes, Bear.
Here, if you okay, how about this?
Okay. Boys think I ain't got the cash. I don't know.
No, we're telling you to super chat the
Boys
cash,
gonna
not
make me
show us the cash, big
Look
boy.
at Oh, you want me to give Archie some money? Well, maybe I will, but you know, I got just a little sum, just some light, you know, it ain't nothing.
Okay, so, do you like the watches? Do you have many watches besides the Corum?
Nah, I'm in the market for a Grand Seiko, actually, because that snowflake is gorgeous. The issue with watches, yeah, I got a question about that, actually, because can we have a small discussion about Grand Seiko? Because
Hey, they're great.
as somebody coming into watches, not really into the horology of it, I mean, this is a quartz movement. It comes in manual wind, but I prefer the quartz because I don't have to wind the crown because it's quite small. But coming into horology, I just saw Grand Seiko's innovation with the spring drive, and I just was so impressed by it. Honestly, I was. And the snowflake is such a beautiful dial, even when I saw it in hand yesterday. So, yeah, honestly, I'm in the market for a Grand Seiko snowflake. What do you think about that?
Hold on, we'll answer the
Horrible
question.
idea.
Archie,
They're
get the
great.
super chats first. DP and
They're-
Snorlax.
They're okay. There's nothing wrong with that there. There's nothing wrong with that there. They're DP, $5. I must say his confidence is great. Send Archie a super chat. And Snorlax, $2. Snorlax sleeping. The last real luxury car was a 1989 W126, a tank. That's a Mercedes S-Class, as used in Dallas.
Oh, Ponif,
Dallas.
JJ wants you to drop the link in the chat if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Put the link in there. Put the link in. There we go. The link's in there. And
Oh, that is
Phil
good.
Tomlinson, £2. Snowflake seems appropriate.
That's good. That is a good one. Oh.
I think he's okay. He's a young guy. He's okay. RRR, $5. Take notes, Marco. Be like Malcolm. More hustle and work and less talk.
Oh yes, and
For real. For real. Boys talking online. Where the cash? I just showed the cash. I just showed the gold. I don't know. Boys ain't showing nothing.
That's okay, man. You're
right.
okay. You're not a bad guy. You're peaceful. You're happy. You're Aussie. That's okay. Here we go. Bear Clooney watches $2. Malcolm, you pay for questions here. Cheap beta. Soy.
Beta.
By the way, Ponif.
Soy boy.
By the way, Malcolm, just to let you know,
that's my
cash is
position.
literally the worst thing to ever have. Keep that shit invested. What are you doing, man? Malcolm, invest that money. Don't keep
I
cash.
know. I am. I keep. No, God. What do you think is around my neck? You know, I'm actively investing. I actually am a big investor in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I recently bought a full LOB set of Portuguese. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh
So yeah, I'm
cards?
big. Yeah.
Gold sucks.
Buy a
You see?
fab.
Yeah, Conrad
Guys.
said, get a paddock
Buy a
for Malcolm. Get a paddock.
What
for
is
him.
happening?
Good idea.
Investing
What's up, guys?
in.
Can you hear me?
I thought Pokemon cards was the hype.
No, Yu-Gi-Oh is getting big too.
Yeah,
now.
well, that's why I'm not on it. But that's why I'm not on it.
Can you guys hear me?
You don't go for the things that.
Yeah, we can hear you, JJ, but you're faint though.
My God.
My connection's a little bad. I'm on the road.
All good. How's it going, JJ? How are you doing?
Man, I can't believe I missed this. The one show I'm not on, I miss all the action.
Yeah, man. This
For
guy
real.
has come in
For real.
and blown our minds away.
Okie dokie.
MD Fashion Co. is in the
building.
you heard?
On there. How are you?
This guy has come in and
I'll wait till everyone stops talking. Jesus.
Oh, you've got to turn the microphone off, David. You've got to have the microphone off. The show's echoing in the background, David. If the show is back echoing...
Yo, can we mute JH? Yeah.
So let's get through these super chats quickly here. Conrad von Margon. Here we go. Gold sucks. Buy a fabulous Patek Philippe. Conrad van Margberg, $3. Thank you. And Snorlax sleeping $2. Arch and Tim running a discare center. Dysfunctional.
A daycare, I think.
No, I think he means dysfunctional, but okie dokie. Let's have a look here. So who have we got here? Okay, well look. I got to tell you there, Malcolm. It's great having you on the show. It's not quite our mix, but it's great for you to come on. So I'll let you go. And we've got David. David, who are you, David?
Wait, we've done a stream before, like 2 streams, Archie. You should know who I am now by now.
David.
Listen, man.
I can't remember. What sort
you have easily forgettable look.
Yeah, clearly.
What sort of channel do you have, David?
I've only just come back to doing it, but it's a watch channel.
Any good?
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
Probably better than mine.
No, I doubt that very much.
Hey,
I mean, I only have like 3 videos.
JJ Lacoute here. Is that the real JJ? Let me hear that New York voice.
Uh-oh.
It's me, Arch. Can you hear me? I'm on the road, so I might sound a little different.
Hey, that's not sounding JJ. That's not JJ.
No, it's me. Ask
A
me
little
a question.
staticky.
It's me.
Okay, where do you park your Mercedes at night?
In the driveway. In the driveway, Arch.
What do you think of car washes?
Automatic. You got to go through the automatic.
Okay, that's JJ. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay. 2 smoke, 2 stroke, $3. How much to make Malcolm a cardinal? I'm not sure. The mix just wasn't right. He's a nice enough guy. I never heard of him.
I thought he was a bit of an idiot. Typical
Very
guy.
unusual type of guy.
This
is what happens when
David,
parents
just
don't
horology.
discipline their children, Fawn. If that's what happens, you just saw the problem.
He's okay. I got some. He's okay. Just horology. I'm just looking up your channel now. What do you talk about exactly?
I look normal next to that guy.
Oh, you talk about Rolex. You talk about Rolex. Will the bubble burst?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Christ.
Okay.
Not so much anymore. It's just streams now. Just
what
taking it
watches do
easy.
you have? Tell us what you've got. We want to know what you have got personally. What have you got?
I've got a root beer. Submariner. Old Submariner date. Cartier. Yeah, that's the one. Cartier Santos. And it's Royal One. I recently sold Datejust 41 blue with fluted bezel, Tudor Harrods, and a JLC Polaris. Got
Why
rid
are
of
you selling them?
I've already sold them. I didn't wear them, so it just seemed a bit pointless.
What difference is? Just hang on. Snorlax sleeping $2. How is the root beer, Dave? That's from Snorlax.
I mean, it's a bit more scratched up than the last time we spoke.
And Tim Tomlinson, £2. David and his channel Just Horology are great.
It's a very that's a strong word. Great.
I gotta say here. So let's just get the show back on the track here. By the way, today's video is about scratches. I had a guy who had got a massive scratch on it. He immediately thought the AD sent it out like that. And I just said, man, you got to own your mistakes.
We got another super chat.
Do you remember putting a scratch on any of your Rolexes?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
It's just how it is. DP, $5. Malcolm is a fool. Marco on point. You didn't like him, guys? Tell me. Give me your verdict, panel.
I just think
Obviously,
he was a typical millennial.
What do you think, Tim?
I mean, I don't know if he was a...
Be honest with me.
Yeah.
You're not going to get fired. Just
No.
tell me what you think.
I thought he was a very cool guy. Very weird, unusual. Something that this show needs.
You can
Oh,
tell.
here's a comment from us. Sorry,
No,
Marco. What did you think?
I was gonna say you could tell Tim is a Bernie supporter. He's too nice. He doesn't want to insult the guy. That guy needs some real humble pie. That he needs to eat a slice of humble pie upon it. That's the best way to put
Bear
it.
Clooney watches $2. Malcolm was still better co-host than Goldberg.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
And the guy
Now-
was wearing a Quorum watch. Think about it.
It's kind of an enthusiast watch, I
Yeah.
must admit. That is a special,
Very specialized.
ingot sort of. That's a.
Yeah.
David, let's talk about your watches. I want to talk to you. So,
Sure.
David, your JJ LeCoultre. I want to talk to you. You had a Polaris, you said.
I did. Yeah.
I dodged a bullet. I bought one, and I sent it back because the guy reneged on it. Was kind of a swaps deal. What sort of Polaris did you have?
Just a standard, the no date version, not the chronograph.
Okay. I had the chronograph, and I got to tell you, it's very soft, softer than a soft serve ice cream in the Mississippi sun. Nobody wants it. Did you end up? How was it to sell the JLC Polaris?
When I bought it, I think I can't remember how much discount I got. I think I ended up
Oh,
paying
you bought
about
it new.
yeah.
Ooh, mistake.
I know.
What were
I
you
paid
thinking?
6,100 for it, I think.
Pounds.
Yeah, and I
Oh my
sold
God.
it for 5,000. So it's not too bad, but it's not the best. But it's still, as losses
What
go,
were you
pretty bad.
thinking buying that?
I really liked the watch at the time. Actually, I thought it was going to be one of those that
No,
comes into the collection and stays forever, but it turned out I was wrong.
Showcase watches. Showcase. How are you,
Yeah.
Showcase?
Yeah, good, thank you, Arch. How was you guys?
Hey, we got Just Horology. David, do you know this guy, Showcase? I'm asking
Yeah,
for
I know Showcase.
recommendations.
Yeah.
He's good, bad, boot, or keep?
That's good.
Okay. I'm just interviewing
you-
him quickly.
You liked him last time.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me.
the time you didn't remember.
I've had a few things on. Let me ask you this. Next question is, okay, so you got rid of the Polaris.
Mhm.
I like the way you said, why do people say to me, I said, why did you sell that? I wasn't wearing it. I don't wear any of the Pateks. They're in my Archieluxury Museum of Horology. You don't have to wear them. I get enjoyment knowing that some other bastard can't wear it because I've hogged it.
It's one way of looking at it, I guess.
I don't think you have to wear this stuff to enjoy or love it, you know. Let me ask you this. So you look like early 30s, mid 30s, mid to late 30s,
Late 20s.
late 20s. Okay.
I think it's the haircut. It's the haircut.
It's a
That's
bit
what it
too
is.
many
Hard
party
paper
nights.
round.
Yeah.
Hard paper round.
Now,
Very
tell
well
me
plain
this,
paper round,
late
though.
20s. Okay, you live. Which part of England are you in?
I'm basically in London.
Ooh, expensive. Bit of a. Okay, David. Will Robinson, $2. Alzheimer's. Arch will remember eventually, David. Thank you. Tell me this. The whole watch thing itself, how many watches do you have now?
4.
What have you got? You've got the root beer.
Yep. The old sub,
That's the
Date.
16610.
correct. Explorer 1.
Explorer 1. That's the
Cartier.
39.
Yes, and a Cartier Santos.
Why the Cartier Santos keep that? That's
I really like that watch.
a
That's
nothing
one of my
brand, You know
favourites.
what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I think I was so torn for so many years because I always wanted a Santos, but the price in comparison to
Red Shovel, £2. David
There
and
we go.
Showcase, better than Malcolm. Thank you. Thank you for just be honest. Just tell me what you honestly think there.
I
It's
don't
funny
think
you say-
I don't think that's really a compliment, if I'm honest.
Let me tell you this:
No,
the Cartier
probably not.
Santos. I was a huge Cartier Santos fan myself. I want to show you what Cartier Santos Archie had. I loved this watch. You know,
We got
I
another super
really.
chat on.
I had the mid-size. Let me show you this. I'm just going to bring this up very quickly. I'm just going to show it up for you guys to see this. You can see this watch. This was after I got the Explorer 1, I got one of these. Except I had
Cool.
different links. Cartier Santos octagonal mid-size. I thought this is what it looked like. I thought I was so sophisticated. Okay, and it came from... Okay, here we go. DP, here we go. $5. BS, that's Lars Ulrich, drummer from Metallica. Thank you. I got to tell you, so let's talking about your watches there. You've got quite a... That's quite a collection. 3 Rolex and a Cartier.
Yeah.
Tell me this. You've got the 16610, that's the vintagey one. The rupee. Rupee is a lot of money. What do you do for a quid?
I am a product owner for an IT company.
You're a
So
what?
it's basically, you know how Steve Jobs at Apple just, played the choir, if you were told everyone what to do, and then everyone thought it was fantastic. That's basically me, but I have less money.
Okay, so you work in IT. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. It's probably easier.
Now the thing is, what is the story as far as Rolex goes itself there? Why did you get the 6610? Why the vintagey sub? Why? Is there any significance to that?
It's not a vintage. I think we've got confused here. It's the 16610.
It's
the 40 mil. The 40
Yeah,
mil.
the 40. Yeah.
So
Oh, I'm big now. There you go. The Chubb
Is it
sub.
ceramic or non-ceramic?
It's ceramic. Ceramic.
That's the double one.
Yeah,
Double
1166. Yeah,
610.
that's it.
Sorry. Okay, so you got a sub, a root beer, Explorer 1, and a Santos. What a beautiful 4-piece. Man, that, I don't know about you, Showcase, but that is a beautiful collection. What do you think, Showcase?
Yep, I agree. Just need a chronograph next.
You've got a lot of money tied up in there.
Yeah, David, you're an Omega Speedmaster, man on the Viking moon, my man.
Yep.
What does your wife think of your watches? What does your wife think of your
I don't have a wife, luckily.
Oh, you're a player.
I would say I'm a player.
You're a player.
It's a far cry.
What's
but
the most
no.
successful date? What would you take on a date? What's a date watch?
A date watch?
Take the root beer. I bet you the root beer.
Santos.
But in all fairness, I probably wouldn't wear one. I'd probably just wear the Apple Watch because I don't want to meet a gold digger. I don't want to know that straight away.
David, come on. How are you going to meet a nice
Smart
girl if
guy.
that's the way you think? David, you can't think like that. That's so it's such a toxic mind.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Okay, so if I had to choose, it depends. I need some context. Where am I going?
Okay, so we got
McDonald's?
this beautiful, skinny, dark lady.
Okay, the boobs. What are the boobs like?
Exotic.
Exotic.
B plus.
Okay.
But she's skinny, so they're really good.
Okay.
Proportional.
And where are we going for dinner? Where are we going for dinner?
Anywhere you feel like paying.
Take her to the Ivy. Seeing as you're in London, take her to the Ivy.
Okay.
Well, first date you go for coffee. You wouldn't be taking her out to dinner anyhow. You want to see if you've got a chance.
Yeah, no
point
free
wasting
meals.
money on
No free meals.
No point wasting money on a meal if you can't even get your leg over, is there?
That
ain't gonna happen. This guy here doesn't get 3 Rolexes by putting money
That's a
into
fair
dead causes. Let's be honest there, man. Let's not waste time. You're the sort of guy who'd go to a nice casual upmarket bistro. That's where you'd go. You just stroll in. Yeah, how's it going? Okay. Hey, let's go and check this out. Let me guess. You drive a second or third hand BMW?
No, I drive a new Mazda.
Volkswagen?
No, new Mazda.
Oh yes, you have the Mazda 3, don't you?
The Mazda
CX-5.
CX-30. That's it.
Well,
That's a cool car.
It's like Total Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now let me get this right then. The watches itself. Let me ask you a few questions. What do you think of this Rolex situation?
In what respect? The wait list.
Do you like it? Do you hate it? How do you feel about it? Angry about it? You can't get anything from an AD?
I mean,
you're okay because you've got all you want. You don't care.
No, that is part of it. I'll be entirely honest. I have everything that I want. Anything that I was planning to chase maybe a year ago, I've completely lost interest. I can't be bothered playing the game, hitting the feet and stuff like that. It's just boring.
Tell me this, David. Do you think the new Submariner, the 41 mil, is a huge improvement? Look at those lugs. What do you think? Is this perfection or?
It's a beautiful watch. I think if I had the choice of keeping mine or taking the new one, I'd probably stick with mine though. I think it's one of those occasions where I grew up seeing the Submariner for what it is when we were on the 11610. So that's sort of like the Submariner to me.
Stud muffin, $5. It's Whiskey Wednesday. Pour a drink. I actually am drinking Greek cognac. I've run out of whiskey, so I'm drinking Greek cognac. This is actually quite nice.
So what do you reckon is your next watch? An Omega Speedmaster?
No, I've already had one.
He just feels one and done. He's done. He's got 4 watches.
I think for now I'm done. I've had a Speedmaster in the past and ended up
got the Mazda,
disliking it.
Nice watches.
Yeah, but it's the new one with a better bracelet. And
are you into $500 perfumes? £500 perfumes by any chance?
No, not really.
No.
You should start start doing the research.
David's from the UK, Arch. David's from the UK.
Out there.
If nice smell is somebody who showers more than twice a week.
Yeah.
Those guys in the UK just use a bar of soap.
I don't know about a bar of soap. They're weird. I don't know anyone that uses a bar of soap.
I got to
I'm from Yorkshire. We still use it in Yorkshire.
David, I got to ask you this. Let me ask you this. The Rolexes, so you're how old? 20 what? 28.
28.
Jesus.
God.
Jesus.
I got to tell you got your life switched on. You are switched on.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You've worked for your money yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, the age.
Hold on. Sorry, David. Tim, how old are you?
He's 30.
31.
Jesus, I'm the second oldest on the panel.
I know Archie's looking for young blood. And Marco?
The young blood is exciting. I'm 21, Tim. 21.
Damn.
Yes,
Here
sir.
we go. Paul,
very refreshing.
£2. We buy Lynx in the UK. That's right. Lynx.
Lynx Africa.
Oh.
Lynx is okay.
Lynx Africa's when you knew you had class.
Look, I got to be completely honest with you. I think David's sexy shaven look. You see that he's got that shaved head. He's still got the beard. I think it's going to be more successful than $1,000 cent.
You're very kind. Very kind.
It's not
Oh,
going
it's
to work.
$1,000.
Very kind.
And I gotta say, well, look, you're very switched on. I gotta tell, congratulations. That's. When did you first? Let me ask you this: when did you first like watches? What age were you when you first liked watches?
Very young. I think me and my mother were looking through very old 8mm tapes about a year ago now, and every Christmas was there for about 6 years worth. And every Christmas I got, obviously not a watch as we are talking about, but I would get a watch for Christmas in every single video. So I think it's at a very early age, sort of went off a bit. And I think when I was about maybe 20 is when the interest first started. And then
Rolex? How old were you first Rolex?
So that would have been 2018, so 26. That was a Submariner.
You're still wearing that today?
Yeah.
Do you think watches are significant? Like you attach memories to the watch? You wouldn't.
Oh yeah, most
I offered
definitely.
to swap you my sub, you'd say, "Oh no, I haven't."
No, I couldn't do it. No, I can do. I completely agree. Yeah, and I think certain watches.
That's right. See, I'm making this watch my watch. This is the one I really intend to wear every day. Bear Clooney. Here we go. Bear Clooney watches $2. But is David famous like Malcolm?
Unfortunately not. I don't have enough
It's
gold
uncool
either.
to say you're famous. You know what? It's very uncool to say.
Well, if you have to say you're famous.
Yeah, I agree, David. I definitely. Apparently, has 6,000 Instagram followers. How's that famous?
I mean, I have 383, so I'm famous.
That's not bad. 6,000 is not bad, I must admit. Jeff Matter, $5. Now that I have some decent pieces, what do I do with the shiters? Like the rodent convinced me to buy as a newbie. Sell, gift, sell at a loss, or hammer. Look, I would honestly...
Send them to the rodent and send them a bill.
If you can get out of them, right, easily, sell them off. If you can't sell them, give them away. Simple as that.
Spook them, Ponif. Spook them on some idiot.
David, I want to ask you this. You got a nice collection there. Submariner, GMT, this is just so perfect. Absolutely
very
perfect.
similar to mine.
Would you ever get a Patek, David? Is the Patek dreams in the future?
I would. I think, what is it, the 5712 would probably be my go-to.
Very sports orientated. Okay.
Very
okay,
much so.
fair enough.
But with the current market as it is, I wouldn't even consider it
No, I
for a second
understand.
more.
Tell me this. How long have you been watching my show for?
God. Before I got the Submariner.
Okay. So tell me this. Do you think if you had to pick one watch as a one and done for a guy your age, what would you pick? Probably the Sub-Date?
Now, if it was a one and done, I think I might have to go Explorer 1.
That's right, David. Explorer 1.
What advice would you give to Marco? He's thinking, he's 21. He really wants the Explorer 1. What advice?
I'm getting the Explorer 1
or get it?
My advice would be to buy it. You will not regret that purchase.
Yeah, I'm getting it, David.
Good.
So my AD called me. He said I'm second on the wait list. I should be getting it within 2 to 3 months. That's the time.
I mean, as long as you're not, living on rice for the next 2 years after buying it, then go for it.
No, David, I pay my own tuition for school. I'm in university, and I have money invested as well, and I'll be fine once I graduate.
How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, wow, we've got the attack of the Brits.
We've got the Brits on here. David, I want to ask you another question there, seriously. Sure. If you had a chance to swap your root beer for a Pepsi, would you?
No. Not. I like the Pepsi, but not enough of a fan to swap for the root beer. I think the root beer is a bit more classy.
You bought your Sub-Date brand new. Anything you bought brand new?
All 3 Rolex were brand new, yeah, from AD.
From an AD.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't pay any premiums?
No, not on these 3. I did have a root beer in the past that I paid a slight premium on, but then when I got the offer from the AD, I sold mine and bought the new one, and still had a bit of money to pocket. So.
And as far as the Cartier, you bought that new or second hand or what?
I bought that new with quite a decent discount, actually, because they're 68.50. I got it for 5,800. So it's a decent discount.
Do you keep these in a safe? You don't keep them at home, I hope. There's a lot of
No, I don't keep them at home. They're not with me.
Being in London, Paul Thorpe talks about burglars, people following you and stealing your watches. Have you had any problems with geezers following you? Geezers following you around in Ford Escorts?
Not in Ford Escorts, no. They usually have like 1 Series BMWs nowadays.
Yeah, we're not in the 80s and 90s anymore.
Okay, sorry. So, have you ever had any watches you think this geezer looks a bit dodgy, and you put your hand on your watch to stop it?
I can't say I have, to be honest. I can't recall a situation that I felt could turn nasty.
Okay.
Hope I never will.
Which part of England, in London, are you in? Bond Street?
I wish I was in Bond Street. No, I'm on outer London, like Orpington way.
Okay. I have no idea where that is. Natal, Prince, 55th knock. Malcolm was a disaster. Let's be honest. See blue, one and done. Tell me this, David. The hobby is. Do you feel with the hobby? What's the end game with your collection? You want to have pieces. You've got some permanent keepers, and you've got less permanent. Like you got 4. 4's quite a. I got to be honest with you. Someone your age, that's an amazing collection. What is the long-term goal? Do you want to get more? Is there a certain number you want to keep? What's the vision?
I mean, to be honest, I'm currently happy with what I've got. I'm really not looking into getting into anything else. So for now, I'm just going to be sticking with the 4. Maybe in the future, though, I'll pick up a few more bits.
Good idea, David. Just invest your money. You're a young guy.
Everyone's leaving.
So, Marco, just while Paul's on the phone, so tell us again about your AD. So you've got the watch coming in a couple of months?
Yeah, he called me yesterday, and I've been in contact with him now for a couple of weeks, and super nice guy, I got to say, Showcase. I lucked out, and he said, yeah, I'm second on the wait list. He's got 1 person that he promised an Explorer, and then after him, I'm next up. Cool.
Oh, congrats.
Sorry about that,
congrats.
Guys. I got to tell you, David, it's great to have. I got to tell you, 28-year-old, you're extremely switched on. You're I'm serious. You've done. We should be very proud of yourself, David. You
Thank you.
honestly present really well. That's
I don't know if I
achievement.
present very well. I'm not wearing the best of clobber right
It
now.
doesn't matter. It's more to it than possessions. You know,
That is
it's
true.
more
That's
to
very
it.
true.
Look, let me say to you. I think you got a great collection there. Showcase. What do you think? This guy here has got some real nice pieces.
I think the beautiful collection. Explorer 1, perfect. That's a one and
The
done.
only thing I would say is I'd get rid of that Cartier. I mean,
Yeah, agreed, Poniff. Get a Speedmaster Man on the fucking moon. The new one. The new one.
I think as I'm getting older, I think I'm appreciating Cartier more than I did 5 years ago.
Cartier. I used to love Cartier. They burnt me because they became a fashion watch. See, that they had the Cartier Santos that came out in the 80s, and it basically stayed the same. It was kind of, I respected the brand. They had little refinements they did, but I got to be honest with you, now they've turned it into a fashion brand where they pump and dump and.
Is that the square one you've got, David?
Sorry, say that again.
We got a super chat.
TF £5.50. Flipping my Hulk for Bitcoin. What do you think? Being proactive on purpose? I think, man, I got to be honest with you. I don't honestly
Keep the Hulk.
believe in this crypto crap. To be honest with you, it's purely speculative. Who knows? You could put it on a horse. You know, I honestly like tangible things. That's what I seriously like there. I like tangible sort of stuff.
I think it's worth adding, Arch, that if this is like a serious, question, he's going to put his money somewhere. TF don't, the Hulk is a solid investment. They don't make them anymore. They're not going to go down in value. Keep the Hulk. Bitcoin, it could go up, but it could also go the other way and crash. So just
yeah, Showcase. It's looking really bad for Bitcoin. It's already down I think 25% in the past couple of days, or a significant percentage in the past couple of days.
It's
and there's a lot of bad press coming out about it. A lot of bad press. So, and regulators in the UK are being nasty about Bitcoin. Apparently, that's what I heard.
Stud Muffin, $5.
Right,
Does anyone use their briefcase, and what do you use it for?
I don't own a briefcase, so I'm out.
You have a man bag. You're too cool.
I don't have a man bag. I have a rucksack.
You've got
we have rucksacks and wallets.
Yeah, no, the fashion the 80s is over, I'm afraid. The 80s ended. The 80s. I got to tell you, amazing collection there. I got to tell you, Tim, you got a bit in common with this guy here.
Yeah.
He's got I got to be honest with you, total honesty. Let me compare collections. Well, you both got sub dates, haven't you?
Yep. Got one right here. Yep.
He's got a root beer. You got a Pepsi. I would say that's probably.
He takes this one.
They're both cool. They're both cool.
I think personally, I think the root beer is actually better looking. It's a better watch.
$5. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. There we go. And then we've got the Explorer. Well, I mean, then you've got some real cool
Explorer
stuff.
2. I think Explorer 2 beats the Explorer 1. But, I mean...
And I got to tell you, Panda beats the Cartier any day.
Beats the shit out of it.
That's true. It is true.
But I got to tell you, man, that's a very... I think that's a nice 4 pieces. Wowzers.
Amazing collections, I think. I actually really like Santos. Can you change straps on it?
Yeah, it's got the quick change system.
Wow. It's a really versatile watch. I think actually, from a practical perspective, I think, because they're both kind of dress watches. I use my Panda as a dress watch. But I think, having an ability to switch the strap to a leather or a black strap or whatever they have there in the catalog is just so cool.
Isn't the Santos a scratch magnet? It's a scratch magnet, right? It's really you have to.
The one that I have is DLC coated. It's got black bezel and stainless steel.
DLC, I even hate more now.
I think it's actually a DLC, whatever the hell that is.
ABC's
I'm
back.
to wrap this show up today.
This looks like a different ABC.
I want to say thank you, David.
No, I had to change my
David,
avatar.
We'll be running a show tomorrow.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to come on there. I want to say, Tim, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Showcase. ABC, thank you.
I've done the doc.
Thank you, Pontiff.
Arch, can we just check with the punters? Has anybody tried to super chat who couldn't super chat? Can we just check it? Can we just check it with the punters just to make sure this is solved? No one's mentioned it yet, so I think it's okay. But it was just to make sure that it's solved from before.
Also, Archie, people are saying you need to bring your audio up.
Okay, no worries, guys. No worries. Okay,
I think
guys,
because
we'll
you're so far from the mic.
We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, keep chatting, watchers. And you can come back tomorrow too, Dave. We'll chat tomorrow if you're interested, okay?
Sounds good.
Great to chat there.